Okay, Jim, so what we did is I threw this in hot water because now we're going to cut it in, but when we ordered it, it'll match your hair.
Ooh, that feels nice.
Plus we put highlights in the front to soften the whole front.
That's a
which you can
great
see.
idea.
And then,
It looks like real hair.
yeah, so then I
It
set it
feels
up.
like real hair.
So then I set it up for you in case you ever want to
Even
bond it,
smells great too.
that you can either bond it or tape it. So you can put tape on either side. And then the nice part about King's Head is that it's all private here. So there's nobody walking around able to see what's going on. You're in a private room here, which is really nice.
Yeah, I like that. That's important to me.
So,
Feels a little bit more intimate.
so when you're putting it on, remember when we did the mold, we had to face in equal parts. So we know we're going to put the base right there. So then you can move it around to where you want. Measure it, because that's right where it was. Make sure the temples are nice and square. And then you pick it up from the back and just drop it down. There, and then you take it and you just press it down.
That feels perfect.
Yeah, but you're going to feel there's no bubbles in it.
Nothing at all. It's smooth.
It fits your head.
Smooth. It fits like a glove.
Yeah. So now we're going to cut this one, Jim, because this is when we ordered it. We ordered it about 4 inches long. Actually, we did order this one about 4 inches long on top, and we ordered it about 4 inches long on the side. So now I'm going to cut it down so we can fit it for you, to fit your facial features. Like when we actually did the mold, we talked about being straight and up and down on the sides, following the curvature of the head, rounded and then flat on top.
It looks so natural.
See, before we even cut it, Jim, you can see what it has done to your facial features. I mean, it's created a whole new look for you already.
I love it.
Yeah.
It peeled back 10 years already.
The Cyber Hair was actually developed by the Japanese. The product is actually made in the Philippines, but you actually use a special shear to cut this hair because being a nylon, it's stronger than any other hair, so you have to use a shear that's going to cut the hair properly. So then we'll start cutting it in small sections. And you can see how the blend is, to your hair. It matches perfect.
That's what I call custom.
When they make a hair replacement, the hair is all pretty much the same length. So it's 4 inches long on top. Every hair will be 4 inches long. But what happens is, your own hair, you lose about 150 hair per day, just natural hair loss. So you have new hair growing in every day. So when you have new hair growing every day, you had all different lengths in it to create the style you have. So now when you're cutting a hair replacement, you want to create the same effect as a growing head of hair. So we're creating all different lengths in here, taking out bulk, taking out length, and creating a whole different look of the piece so it's versus from a factory. So when you style it, it'll go any direction you want it to go.
Can I use product in this, in Cyber Hair?
The Japanese make a particular product for Cyber Hair. They make a shampoo, they make a conditioner, they make a gel, they make a hairspray, and they make a product called 444, which it's a leave-in conditioner. And all these products should be used on Cyber Hair because they're designed for the nylon. If you were to use something commercial on it, you could build up on the hair, where in Cyber Hair, the products are designed for that. So if you want to use gels on it, they make a gel for you. If you want to use hairspray on it, they make a hairspray for it.
Oh, they got everything.
They got everything, yeah. But the 444 is a product that it's a protectant for the hair. So the 444, we actually recommend that you actually give it a little spray, maybe 1 or 2 spritzes every day. And if you want to use more, you can use more because you cannot overuse it. And when I'm cutting in Cyber Hair, I'm using the 444 gem. That's the final protection. That's the product I want you to go like 2 or 3 spritzes like that every day.
It smells fresh.
Yeah. So for cutting it, I always use this here actually to keep the hair moist when I'm cutting it too. And when Jim said it fits like a glove, that's the biggest difference between a stock hair piece that you might buy on the internet or a custom piece that'll fit like a glove, or a stock hair piece. It might be too small, it might be too big, might be too thick. They usually come very long, and then somehow you have to make it, style it to an individual. But when you customize it, everything is made for Jim. So you're creating Jim a new hairstyle, you're not creating a hair piece for him. And when you create a hairstyle, he can go swimming, he can go boating, he can jump in the water, anything he wants to do, and it's going to look like his own hair. That's what cyber hair does. It acts just like your own hair. And because, Jimmy, because you like to, when we talked, you like to create a whole style on top, brushing it back, brushing it forward, from side to side. So we're going to leave the top a fraction longer than the sides to give you a little more versatility.
I like that.
You know, as it's drying now you can really see the highlights that are in it, Jim. And in the front, we want to make sure it don't hang in your eyes. So then we'll go back and put a few more layers right in the very front. From this point, Jim, I'm going to dry it right now because I want to see if we need to do any tweaking or not.
Can you blow dry this?
Yeah, you can actually use heat on it, where other hair replacements you really shouldn't. This can stand about 270 degrees. So when you use heat on it, use medium heat versus hot heat. You can put a little gel on it, you know, to style it. So you rub it through your hands, rub it through your hair. You know, use cyber hair gel. All right, Jim, you can do anything you want with this right now. If you want to brush it to the side, you
Give
can
me my
do
wet
it.
brush. And the spacing with this brush, it just blends it in so nice. Can't even tell.
Yeah,
Can't even tell.
yeah.
Throw it back if I want to. This is the freestyle.
Mhm.
Yeah, we went with a different style for this one.
Yeah.
This one, so when we talked, there's different styles that you can go with. You can go with, this one is freestyle. So the way that the hairs go into place, this is designed for any type of look. So the hair is sewed in straight up. Now, the previous piece that I ordered was designed to go backwards. The Japanese nylon number 6, patented Japanese nylon number 6, was sewn in backwards, and that has benefits too, because then when I can slick it right back. It's designed to be slicked back, or if you try to push it forward a little bit like this, it actually gives you
Body.
more action, more flippy action in the front, which is cool, because then if you were in high school, if you were used to having the wet look or the messy bedhead look, it would give, you could just add some 444 and you could get that bedhead look back like you had back when you're, in your early 20s.